What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video. Last video I posted was of a truck at the chassis shop, which it currently still is. We're just wrapping up the rest of the cage work and installation of the front half suspension along with the back half. One thing I don't think that I touched base on YouTube at least, is the integration of a lot of the new electronics that I'm putting in the truck. So just to start off, you can see I have the Racepack Smart Wire set up, and to be exact, it is the Street Kit. So this is more for your street car deal. It comes with a preloaded calibration. You can make a custom one, but I mean, from what I've seen in the software, the stock calibration that they have loaded in here is pretty on par with what I'll be running. So it comes with a pre-terminated harness, all pre-labeled. It's pretty much idiot proof. You can see you got a wire right here for a single or dual fan setup, turn signals, headlights, radio, interior lights, pretty much everything. Another thing in this kit, it comes with an input bus. So if you've been following my build, I really haven't deleted any creature comforts on my truck. So I'll be integrating AC and everything. You can see I got a vintage air setup right here. It's the mini Gen 2 vintage air kit. So one thing that I'm doing is I'm eliminating a lot of the physical switches in my truck, because I'm running a Holley 12.3 digital dash along with their 6.8 inch dash. So for instance, like with that vintage air kit, I'll be controlling the heat and the AC virtually right off the dash. And how that works is, with this input bus, you'll have a output pin coming from the Holley into the input of the Racepack Smart Wire, and all this is pretty much looking for is a ground signal or a 12-volt signal. It's pre-configured to work with the ground signal, which I'll be using. And the nice thing about it is you can apply a lot of different logic onto each of these circuits, and it could either be from the Holley data that you have coming through the CAN interface cable to the Racepack Smart Wire, or just a lot of these different outputs right here. So I mean, it's pretty dynamic of how you can set this up. I'll probably make a more in-depth video showing this, because a lot of people just they can't grasp the concept of it. But other than that, I did upgrade to the MSD Pro 600 CDI. This will be really nice, because you get a much hotter spark with this setup. Ended up getting the coils with it. Let's see here. I'll be running the Maven cage bar mounts. Haven't got that yet, but let's see. Another thing I picked up is this MSD 4-port relay. It's programmable. I'll be using this with the dual injector setup that I'm running, because I want to beef up the wiring to the injectors, because these billet atomizer injectors pull a good amount of amperage. So I haven't added the secondary injectors for methanol yet, but those will be going maybe like at a 45-degree angle into the back side of the runner. It'll be a 800-pound billet atomizer with the 4A-in feed addition on top, so I don't have to bother with adding a secondary rail. Those I'll probably order sometime later this month, but right now I'm just running the 235s on the outer rail, which will just be for my E85 fuel system. Another thing I picked up is the secondary pump. This is for the alcohol fuel system. It is a, let's see, 23.5 gallon per minute Waterman mechanical fuel pump. One other piece I did add to this is a friend of mine. He makes this badass fuel pump AC clutch system. So this I'll actually integrate into the Holley, because you either control it with a 12 volt control circuit or a ground control circuit. So see, being that the alcohol fuel system is the secondary fuel system, like I won't run it on the street because I should make more than enough power on the E85 fuel system alone. You can actually virtually toggle this pump on and off, so it isn't just pumping fuel needlessly all the time when you don't need it. I have mine set up to work automatically because I'm running 2 different calibrations. Like, I won't stage the injectors at all. I don't think that'll be needed. So in my methanol tune-up, I actually have a output pin, a ground pin grounding out the pump, so it'll automatically engage once it's loaded. So I think that's a pretty nice addition. You know, it's less wear and tear on the pump and just a little bit more control. And lastly, I did end up picking a Holley Egt Kit. I already got the bones welded in the headers, but I think this will be some pretty nice data to have, you know, just for a little bit more safety. Trying to think what else. Let's see, got the vintage air kit here. This probably won't be wired in until I get the truck back, but yeah, this is just a few of the additions that I've added, you know, since the start of this year. Pretty close to having everything done. I just, you know, can't wait to get it back because I'm ready to start wiring it, and it's just, you know, it's been a long time coming. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Probably be adding a few more sensors to the truck. I really want to run a I want to pick up some ride height sensors, and Glen Payne makes a pretty nice front ride height sensor. It's a laser setup that's completely plug and play with the Holley. I haven't picked that up yet, but that's definitely on the list. And got the rear shocks ordered up. I'm going with a set of 10-inch stroke Santuff double adjustable rear coilovers. So hopefully those will be rolling in shortly. Yeah, I'll just keep you guys posted and go from there. Thanks.